Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Learning Chess in 5 minutes. Now we'll be doing this 5 minutes, so we don't have much time, so let's get started. First, we're going to learn about the pieces. You have the rook, the bishop, the queen, the king, the knight, and the pawn. There's also other things that we have to learn too, but first let's focus on the rook. Now, before we start, let me just give a little information about the board. The board has 8 ranks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 files, which are using numbers using letters instead of numbers. This is so we can do something called notation, which I'll get to later. Yeah, let's just get started on the rook. The rook moves in straight lines, like this, or this, or this, or this. Those straight lines. It cannot move diagonally, or like weird shapes, like that, or that. It cannot move like that. But it can move straight lines. So we're trying to take the stars. So we took this star. We're trying to find the most efficient way to take the stars. When you're playing chess, you should make a plan and then stick to that plan. And you can take your time to think. You don't have to rush. Chess is like a thinking game. It is a thinking game. So you should always focus when you're playing. Okay, so now that we finished the rook, we are going to move on to the bishop. Now the bishop moves diagonally, so like this, or like this, or like this. You cannot move in straight lines like the rook, or in weird shapes, like that. So we're trying to take all the stars again. So this, and then this. As you can see, we're using lichess.org, which is a great place if you want to learn or even play more chess. It's not where I learned chess, but it's still a good place to start out. Okay. And sometimes you'll have hard things that you can't figure out. But if you think and you try to figure out a way, then you can do it. So yeah. So let me do some of these. Think about which order you have to do it in. Which one you're probably going to take last and which one you probably have to take first then. So this one, you probably can't just go this, because then you want to keep taking the stars. So take this one first, then come back. Take this one first, then take that last. Okay, so in a real chess game, we'll have 2 bishops. I'll show you that later when we just set up the board. So, and they work together to cover both sides because one can't go with the light squares and one can't go with the dark squares. Always focus and think about what you do. Don't just play a random move. And now we finish the bishop. And that's all the pieces we're gonna be learning this lesson. But I want you to keep in mind that chess is a really hard game that requires a lot of focus and strategy. But you can always get better and it'll be easier, okay? So thank you for joining me in this 5-minute chess video. And next time we'll do the queen and the king. After that will be the knight and the pawn. Right? All chess pieces are different but similar. And you can learn all of them while watching this channel. Thanks for joining. Bye.